The Roomba is an automatic vacuum cleaner designed by robotics company iRobot. iRobot has been the global leader when it comes to vacuuming robots ever since they launched the first Roomba all the way back in 2002. The name Roomba has pretty much become synonymous with robotic vacuums, and over a decade and a half of technological advances and innovations has led to the Roomba 980, the most advanced, powerful, and reliable model to date. Today we'll be looking at the Roomba 980 and its more budget-friendly counterpart, the 960. First, we'll dive into some of the details and see how the robots work and what sets them apart. Then, I'll give you some of my personal thoughts and opinions. I actually personally own a Roomba 960, so hopefully my advice will help when you decide which Roomba is best for you. If you are interested in either of these, there will be links for them in the description along with any other parts or accessories you may be interested in, and even some other cheaper models of Roomba if you would like to research those on your own. Both Roomba 980 and 960 get around on the three wheels located on their underside. There is a front caster wheel up front and two larger wheels on each side of the rollers. These bigger wheels are designed for traction and can move up and down as it goes. Thanks to this, they can move seamlessly through all floor types. Roomba will have no problem moving from tile to carpet, hardwood to rugs, or any other type of transition. This is something that really puts iRobot ahead of its competition. Many robotic vacuums will struggle with this, either getting stuck or just not cleaning areas they have trouble reaching. While Roomba navigates your home, it uses suction from a powerful motor and tangle-free rollers to pick up all sorts of dirt, crumbs, hair, and fur. One of its greatest strengths is that it's perfect for pet owners. The rubber rollers are specifically designed to not get tangled and are extremely easy to disassemble and maintain. It also has a spinning side brush, which knocks debris from hard-to-reach corners into the Roomba's path, and a high-efficiency filter, which captures 99% of dust, mites, and microns. Bringing it all together is the navigation system, which guides the Roomba through every nook and cranny it can fit through. At first glance, it will look like it just drives around randomly, bumping into things. There are bumpers along the entire circumference of the robot, so it knows to change directions anytime it comes across an obstacle. However, there is so much more to it than that. iRobot has done a great job packing tons of technology into this small machine. I won't waste a ton of time going into every single detail, but iRobot claims that the Roomba makes 60 decisions a second and even learns and adapts to your home as it goes in order to more efficiently and effectively clean. Just a few of the cool things that have been packed in are a cliff detection sensor so it won't fall downstairs, a camera on top which can track visual landmarks, and even acoustic sensors for detecting extra dirty areas which it will spend more time on. You can also use the virtual walls they come with to block off any problem areas you don't want the Roomba to go through. These are great for things like food and water bowls for your pets. They can either be set to virtual wall mode, which will create an invisible wall the Roomba can't pass to prevent access to an opening of up to 10 feet, or halo mode, which blocks off a circle with a diameter of 26 inches. Both the Roomba 980 and 960 are Wi-Fi connected and even come with an app for your phone. You don't need internet or the app for the Roomba to work, but with it, you can customize several cleaning preferences, view when and how to perform regular maintenance, order parts, and stop and start cleaning with your phone from anywhere you can get an internet connection. It's one of the reasons the Roomba is considered to be the most user-friendly robot vacuum on the market. You probably noticed by now that the 980 and 960 are extremely similar. However, there are some key differences. The most notable thing being the superior suction power of the 980. The 980 has up to 10 times more suction power than the older Roomba 600 series, while the 960 only has 5 times that power. The 980 can even detect when it's on a carpeted area and knows to turn on its carpet boost to give it the extra suction power needed to thoroughly clean carpets. This is something the 960 does not have and is, in my opinion, the most important difference between the two. Other than that, the only real differences are that the 980 comes with 2 virtual barriers and can run for 2 hours straight on a full charge. The 960 only comes with 1 virtual barrier and can run for 75 minutes. Earlier, I said that Roomba was the most user-friendly robot vacuum out there, and it certainly has the ability to back that claim up, mostly thanks to the iRobot app. All you have to do is download it to your smartphone and it will walk you through the entire setup process. After that, It can be used to start, stop, or pause a cleaning cycle from anywhere and customize a wide variety of other preferences. For example, the number of cleaning passes can be adjusted, whether the Roomba goes over each area once, twice, or automatically decides based on the room's size. Edge cleaning, which is cleaning around edges of walls and furniture at the end of a job, can be turned on or off, and you can set a schedule of specific times and days for cleaning jobs to happen. With all of these options, you can make sure your home is always kept to your liking and you don't even have to do anything. It is extremely convenient being able to set up the Roomba to clean exactly how you want, when you want it. This way, you can feel the satisfaction of coming home to clean floors every single day and never having to lift a finger to make it happen. Don't throw away your old conventional vacuum though. A regular vacuum is still handy to have around for the occasional spills and concentrated messes. But with Roomba, your floors will be cleaner and you'll spend virtually no time or energy to make it happen. It doesn't seem like not having to vacuum anymore would really make that much of a difference, but if you think of how much time you spend vacuuming over months or even years, especially if you have a larger home or pets, that's all extra time you have to focus on other things you really care about. But even with how helpful these machines are, nothing is ever perfect. Both the Roomba 980 and 960 do have their flaws, and this review wouldn't be complete if we didn't talk about those. The first is that, despite all of the advanced navigation technology iRobot puts in their machines, they probably will eventually get stuck on something every once in a while. It's not often, but when it does happen, you can either just press the clean button and have it start again, or bring it back to the charging station and it will go again when it's next scheduled. Roomba still does outdo the competition when it comes to not getting stuck, but this is a problem that any robotic vacuum will have to deal with. The other issue is the dustbin can get full quickly if you have pets. Only so much space can be given to store debris while keeping the robot compact enough to get around the house, and a lot of pet fur can fill this up fast. This seems to be the main issue people bring up in reviews, but is not hard to work around. There is an option in the app to make Roomba finish its cleaning job even if the full bin indicator comes on, and emptying the bin is simply pressing down on a switch and pulling the bin out. So, having said all that, you can probably guess that I would absolutely recommend either of these. But which is better? In my honest opinion, the 960 will be enough for most people. But if your main concern is pet fur and you have a heavily carpeted home, the 980 will do a better job if you can afford the extra cost. Other than that though, the 960 gets you the best bang for your buck. Even if it doesn't have the suction power of the 980, you can always schedule it to clean more often and turn on extra cleaning passes to make sure it doesn't leave anything behind. Overall, I just don't think there is enough of a difference to justify spending the extra money for the 980. However, if money is no object to you, the 980 is for sure the top of the line. If you learned anything useful from this video, go ahead and give it a like to let me know that I helped you out, and subscribe if you're interested in more product reviews like this one. If you have any questions or other products you're curious about, feel free to leave them in a comment. Links for both the Roomba 980 and 960 will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.